So Dhankar, I was going through your profile, which was quite impressive. Like you have good onboard experience. You worked with various projects, right?
Right.
So would you mind exploring yourself for a while?
So my name is 𝐂𝐚𝐿 and uh, I graduated from IIT Jodhpur in 2020, and after that I worked as a software developer for 2 years. After that, I was preparing for GATE, and this year I gave the GATE and 747. And basically, I am from Delhi, and uh, I also prepared for ISRO exam, and I have cleared the written exam and preparing for interview right now.
Great. So, what was your rank in the GATE 2024?
Rank was 554,
Okay.
554.
So you did not try for any MTech admission in any IIT?
I have applied for MTech admission right now
Where?
and to various IITs like IIT BHU, IIT Kharagpur, IIT Guwahati.
Okay. What is the status? You got any interview call?
In
Any?
round one, I didn't get any offer.
Okay.
I'm expecting in round three, round four.
What's the exact difference or any difference that you find?
So coursework is rigorous,
Mhm.
and uh, peers that we get at IIT are much more intelligent and hardworking than other my friends which were not selected in the IIT. Maybe it is a time to time variation, like someone does the hard work at 11th 12th class, someone does the hard work at graduation level.
Hmm.
So what I can say that most of the IIT students are hardworking and they are intelligent, and apart from that academics was more heavy in IIT Jodhpur as compared to other colleges which are non-IIT.
Okay. Okay. So definitely your knowledge levels got improved because of IIT Jodhpur, right?
Yes,
Great.
like there were multiple courses which were out of like not particularly to the CSC subject only,
Hmm.
like humanities and management courses,
Hmm.
as well as the projects that we did at IIT were more challenging than if not to the other colleges.
So what do you think, like how you can actually add value to the ISRO with your knowledge?
Okay, sir. So my knowledge is basically in the developing the systems. Like I have worked on many projects which include backend development, front-end development, and some machine learning projects as well. So not only machine learning, I worked on developing systems. So this can help me to develop more systems at ISRO if required.
Is there any machine learning project like did you mention it in your CV?
Yes, sir, there is like small machine learning projects in the last corner.
Uh, can you name any project?
Twitter sentiment analysis, uh, house price prediction, and image analysis and text analysis.
They were not there in the resume, right?
Sir, it was in the corner, I think, in right bottom corner.
Okay, so tell me what you are basically knowing about ISRO, what information you are having to motivate to join this job.
So, sir, ISRO is a research-based organization, and it works on basically providing geo information systems and providing sensors data for like weather forecasting and other satellites and sending rovers to the Mars or Moon. So that's it.
So, and basically, in which vertical you are going to set yourself as a computer science graduate,
As a research scientist, sir,
research scientist, but what is your area of interest?
machine learning and AI.
And what is your favorite BTech subjects, Bachelor of Technology?
Data structures and algorithms.
Something like clustering issue.
Sorry, sir, I have never heard that.
There is primary clustering issue, secondary clustering issue. Like they'll form a group as you pick up the similar keys, like let's say in the linear probing, let's say the table size is 10. So 11, 21, 30, 141, if these are the consecutive keys you are getting, so they will always be mapping to slot number 1 in their first probe, right?
Right, sir.
So for the 11, you already verified with the first probe. With the 21 also, you will verify with the first probe, then only you will go for the second probe.
Yes, sir.
In the same way, if just imagine there are 20 such keys which are giving the same one. So 20 times you will be doing the same verification unnecessarily or repeated work. This is what generally, like we say, clustering issue, primary clustering issue. Similarly, you have with the quadratic probing also. Anyway, fine. Okay. Like if I am trying to understand from you with respect to complete binary tree and almost complete binary tree. I am actually trying to understand the difference. Could you please help me out?
So complete binary tree, the inner levels are completely filled, and the last node is having 0 or 1 or 2 childrens. But in almost complete binary, the other leaf nodes, like not the not the last but previous one, will be having empty nodes.
Favorite subjects are data structure algorithms in basic BTech subjects. So tell me, what is the difference between array and linked list?
Sir, array is a continuous allocation, whereas linked list is a distributed non-continuous allocation of data memory.
And
we can access any object of linked list of array in of one time, whereas in linked list it takes like of n time.
why linked list will take order of n time?
Because
array
we don't have the address of any particular object, any particular node of linked list. So we access by in a sequential manner, like node 1 will tell the address of node 2, node 2 will tell the address of node 3, like that.
But in array, we also don't know the address of that location.
So we calculate by mathematical formula, like adding the number of in between, like we have the base address, and thereafter we find the address of the required node by adding the data type size into number of elements.
Okay. In a given binary tree having n nodes, what is the complexity to calculate height of tree?
Binary tree of n nodes. So it will be a time complexity of O of n in the worst case.
And what is about best case?
Best case O of log n. O of 1, sorry, if it is the root node only. And in average case, if it is a complete binary tree or a binary search tree, it will take like O of log n.
Basically, you are telling in best case order of 1.
Yes, the best case is order of 1 if the root node is the required node.
But I have already mentioned that the tree is having n number of nodes.
N number of nodes, we have to find a node. And we find it at the root only. Then it will be O of 1.
My question is that in a given tree which is having n number of nodes, that is binary tree, and we have to calculate height of tree.
Okay, height of tree. So height of tree, worst case is O of n and best case is O of log n.
How best case is O of log n?
Because in because in if a binary tree is a complete binary tree, in best case, the height will be the log n.
But how you will know that the binary tree is complete binary tree or not? Because in the question it is not mentioned it is complete binary tree. It is mentioned it is just binary tree only. If I want to merge two shorted linked list, the two shorted linked lists that are in ascending order, and one is having m number of nodes, one other is having n number of nodes. What is the complexity to merge these two linked lists?
O of n plus m.
So, how many different types of algorithms?
For which, sir?
Different types of algorithms. Categorization of algorithms.
Okay, sir. Okay.
What is greedy algorithm?
Okay, okay. Greedy algorithm in which we take the uh, best possible outcome by just taking the optimized solution.
So, does greedy always produce optimal solution?
Greedy chooses the optimized solution by just analyzing the current input data, and it take the optimized by, like, say, it doesn't consider the later steps, but it considers the just current steps as the optimized solution. Then it's called greedy algorithm.
So what is the difference between greedy and dynamic?
Dynamic takes the consideration of later steps also, like what will be the possible outcome of the later steps or the future steps, and whereas greedy takes the current steps as the just optimized solution.
What is divide and conquer strategy?
Divide and conquer strategy, input is broken into two or more than two parts, and algorithm is applied recursively on the broken parts, and after each part returns the answer, it combines them and gives the required result as per the algorithm written.
Can you give any example of divide and conquer strategy?
Merge sort, quick sort.
So what is the complexity of merge sort
Of
in
and
worst
log n.
case?
Of and log n.
And in best case?
Of and log n.
And what about quick sort?
In quick sort, of and square, if the array is sorted in descending order, and then the time complexity will be of n square. If it is just random array which is not sorted, then it will take n log n time.
So basically in quick sort, is it necessary we have to choose pivot as the first element?
No, sir, it is not necessary. We can take the middle element also, median, or it can be the last element also.
So the pivot selection, does the pivot selection can vary time complexity?
No, sir.
Does in quick sort, does time complexity depends on pivot selection method?
It depends on pivot selection as well as the input array. It depends
If
on.
if your array is shorted and you are going to select middle element as a pivot, then what is the worst case complexity?
If array is already sorted, then it will be n log n complexity.
And if your array is sorted, either ascending or descending, or you are going to choose first element as a pivot,
If it is, let's
what is the
say,
worst case complexity?
it is, then it will be the O of n square complexity.
Okay. So what is the heap sort?
Heap sort, we use is a heap to get the maximum or minimum elements at a time, and we first insert the whole array into the heap and then pop the head element of the heap every time. Then it will be a heap sort.
So the heap data structure is in place or not in place?
It is a in place data structure.
Have you heard about tournament short?
Sorry, sir.
Leave it. So tell me how we can apply binary search on shorted linked list.
We have to keep a array to store the, no, then it will be change the question. Binary search, if we have to apply on a linked list, sorted linked list, we have to store their values in an array. It cannot be applied directly.
Why we cannot apply directly?
If we apply directly, it will be time complexity will be O of n, not O of log n.
So just revise it, and any query, then you can contact to our PW team. They will connect anytime.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, all the best, Dhankar. Thank you, Abhishek sir,
Yeah.
for your time.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you,
Yeah.
sir.
Thank you. All the best.
Thank you, sir.